Okay, sing your song. All we are saved, give us our mandate. That will be coming. We are saved. Give us our mandate. Oh, 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 we are saved. Give us our mandate. Give us our mandate. Oh, we are saved. Give us our mandate. INEC obey. Oh, we are saved. Give us our mandate. 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 Oredo is Constituency. We are saved. Give us our mandate. We are saved. Give us our mandate. We are saved. Give us our mandate. We are saved. Give us mandate. We need to have our mandate. It cannot be mutilated by any hoodlums. That they will now come and be reading the fake result. INEC officers those days should go to the RM and check the actual result so that they can pronounce our mandate, because we have won Oredo is Labour Party. Yes. So we need a mandate. Yes. We should not listen to any hoodlums result. Yes. Because we have from a reliable source that the result summary they stole from Reporter Hall, they have sent it to INEC here for them to read the result that have been manipulated. We want that right result from your RM to be collated and read the actual mandate of Oredo East. And the person who won for Labour Party is Engineer Peter Ibinige Idahosa. And we are here protesting that we will not accept that because our mandate is our right. The people are saying no, that the result must be called, and that result is for Labour Party. We are not accepting any manipulation by any hoodlums, and this is why we are here. We want to know why INEC should go into their RM and collect the actual result. From the reliable source, Unit 5 of Ward 2 have been mutilated. It's not at the same as the RM result. And Unit 23 of Ward 2 has also been mutilated with the fake result written there. And at the same time, Unit 24, they have mutilated it. An accredited number of persons are not up to 200. Some, the other one is not up to 531. And they mutilated it so that they can make their own result by giving 4 and 6 to Labour Party, then they will not collect 476. We are not accepting that. I want to tell INEC, you should go to your RM. The purpose of your beavers machine is to check result in any way they have mutilated it. Today, we are calling for you to use your RM result so that before you call the result, we will know that this is the right person that win that election. Everywhere we're full with hoodlums. And this is the first time since I've grown to this state. I'm more than 60 years. I retired as a director. The accreditation collation center were not accredited. Nobody was accredited to enter. Hoodlums were more than 200 in the Reporter Hall, where they say collation center. If you are not authorized, what I know right from my youth age, I work with INEC more than 27 years because as an adult staff. Before the collation center starts, they accredit people that will enter. But this one, there was no accreditation. All the hoodlums, even to the extent they were drinking palmy, smoking Morocco inside the Reporter Hall. The few police that were there could not hold a stand. One of our leaders was even beaten up because they messed him up and beat him that he has no right to be there. A leader of the party that is popularly known as ultimately called Holo Osaigi was beaten up by hoodlums. Even me, the LGA chairman, was to be lynched and I was sneaked out of the hall. That was what saved me. Apart from the time they were pursuing me with a Green Rover vehicle that I should park. The hoodlums were inside with guns. They said I should park. But to God be the glory, I don't know how I escaped them. They could not do anything. They didn't know how I escaped them. I went and hid my vehicle somewhere before I came back disguised into Reporter Hall. I have not seen the kind of election we have seen in Edo State, the way this one was conducted, with the use of hoodlums to force people to vote a particular party. That is the party of the governor. I have not seen such a thing. Please, INEC, even with all the hoodlums, the right owner of that result should be given. Labour Party won that election. Yes. With all the hard copies of our duplicate result, we have collected and compared with hiring of the portal of INEC. And the result, we, Oredo East constituency members, won the election for Labour Party. And we are here to tell INEC that we are not accepting any result that is different from their IRM result. If they do, it will not be well, it will not be good. And Nigeria, we are not moving forward. We will now be going backward. Every world is laughing at Nigeria. That Nigeria could not conduct a free and fair election that is being attacked by hoodlums. I don't know. We are here today. Today we are telling you people, INEC, we are saying no. Our mandate must be given. Yes. Oh, we are saying, give us our mandate. 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 Oredo is constituency. Oh, we are saying, give us our mandate. We need to see. We are saying, give us our mandate. All 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 we are saying, give us our Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much. I am a comrade, a normal call and English. The Labour Party chairman of Oredo local government. I have been directed by my superiors that we need to fight for our mandate. And in the first place, let me quickly say that the nature of the conduct of the election that I just witnessed in Edo State has never been so. Because I've worked with INEC as an ad hoc staff for more than 27 years. Even worked to the extent I was a local government returning officer. If you check your record, you will see my name there. This is the worst election, and why I'm here today is that we have collated our hard copy in reference to your RM result, and we had all the collation hard copy, and we discovered that Oredo East Constituency Labour Party won with a margin of 9,000 plus, while the next party was just about 8,000, a little fraction. And When we were collating the result at Urokota Hall, I was there as the local government returning officer or collation officer. I was there when Hoodlund, for the history of INEC election, where accreditation was not done for anybody to enter into the collation center. All the Hoodlunds, they were more than 200, above the number of staff. Even the collation officers, they were at threat. Some of them were beaten up, seriously. Maybe the report has got into Abuja and here too. They were beaten up because some of them were being asked, change this figure to this. This is what I have in my phone. It is not a phone issue. And based on that, we also discovered that from a reliable source, that summary they snatched away of Ward 2, Ward 3, Ward 12, and Ward 1, some of the figures have been mutilated, different from the RM result. And we discovered that in a unit, let me be specific, so that it can be documented, Unit 5 of Ward 2, where they have 750 accredited voter in their register. Registered voter. And on the day of election, 91 persons were accredited. And at the same time, from your area, APC had 23, Labour Party had 38, and PDP had 28. From the mutilated result sent down here, I don't know whether it's a collation of it, maybe under duress or with a gunpoint to come and submit what they snatch away. We now have this result for that same Unit 5, 750 as registered voters. Then they now put accredited number. I think the Beaver will also be able to do that. 286 accredited for that election. And they now gave APC 4 and gave Labour Party 6. And they now acclaimed to put 276 for PDP. For them to cancel the result that had been accumulated, and they know that Labour Party was already on top. Then I see made reference again, sir, that Ward 2, the same Ward 2, the RM result of Unit 23 says as follows. On the registered voters in that unit is 1,200. And on the day of election, they accredited 178. And in that election, during counting and after counting, APC had 11, Labour Party had 92, and PDP had 70. But in the mutilated result, which they sent to INEC of Edo State here, they now have this as follows. The same Unit 5, they sent 750 registered voters. Then the number they accredit, 1,200 accredited registered voters. Then they now put accredited number of voters on that day, 531 as against 178. And at the same time, APC was given 24. Then Labour Party was also given 24. And they now put PDP 480. So that is on that. Then I still make reference again, sir. The same Ward 2, they also have Unit 24 mutilated. Let me quote by bringing the RM result that says Unit 24, they have 1,425 as registered voters in that register. And on the day of election, they have 186 accredited, where APC had 7, Labour Party had 95, and PDP had 73. So in the mutilated results sent to INEC here, they now change all the figure to put some certain things like this, Unit 24, with the registered voter, 1,425, and they now said in their records they submitted that 594 was accredited on the day of election, which is not true. And in that submission of those who voted for the party, they said APC 6 and the Labour Party 19. Then PDP 569. So that is a broad day. It's a broad day stealing because they want to have it with all forces, and of which the God Almighty will not accept. The Labour Party will not accept. It's our mandate, and we need to have it. That of Oredo West, they left Urokota to go and destroy. That was where we called, and they now rescheduled for the next day during the daylight, and they could not do anything. Even some of the rulers came there, they were chased out. So, sir, you see, even in Unit 11, so let me, because there are so many, but some units in Ward 12 too, and even during the election, some persons were carrying guns, threatening. In Ward 1, in Trade Fair area, some of our agents were being accosted with a gun. Sign this play result. If you don't sign it, you are not living here. They signed and ran away. We are not talking about that. But in all, Labour Party triumphed as the winner of Oredo East constituency. And that is why we are standing here to tell you there is a letter submitted here this morning by the lawyer. And at the same time, we have submitted at Abuja. So if peradventure you want to see get more, I will still drop a copy of that letter for your perusal so that we can now know what is what, so that we can now know the right result to be unfolded on the day they will declare to call Oredo East constituency. Thank you, sir.
My chairman has said most of the things I have to say. I am the winner of that election, Oredo East constituency. I want my mandate.
Yes.
I want my mandate.
Yes.
All those possibilities results, we don't need them.
Yes.
They should go to INEC to go and collect the results and declare me the winner.
Yes.
It was peaceful. It was during the collection at Reporter Hall. They came with the whole logs and disrupt the smooth operation of that election. I rest my case.
First and foremost, thank you for embarking on a peaceful protest like this. It is allowed everywhere, for people to vent their anger, to explain their grievances by making a peaceful protest. So I appreciate you people for embarking on a peaceful protest like this. Now, going to the issues you have raised, let me make some clarifications and also advice. The returning officer for Oredo East State Constituency declared the election inconclusive, meaning that there were some issues that came up, and I was told that over 20-something polling units, there was cancellation of the elections in over 29 or thereabout polling units as a result of violence. And I was also told, from inquiries, I was also told that when they wanted to collate and announce the result, the person who has the highest vote, the leading candidate, and then the first runner-up, the difference between the first and the second, was not up to the areas that there was cancellation of election. I'm talking about, when we talk about those areas that were cancelled, the number of PVCs that were collected in those areas that were cancelled were far more than the difference between the first and the second. And on the basis of that, he declared the election inconclusive to go for a supplementary election. That is the report that was written by the state constituency reporting officer. These are very intelligent people. He is a professor of the University of Benin. Some persons we regard in high esteem, people of integrity. And now the law is very clear on when somebody can make a declaration and what the commission can do. As we speak, if the returning officer has declared somebody elected or declared an election inconclusive, it is only INEC headquarters in Abuja, the commission specifically, it's only the commission that can review that matter, maybe within a period of 7 days. That is what is stated in the law. It is only the commission, not the state office, the commission in Abuja, that can review that declaration within a period of 7 days. I don't know whether you have written to the commission before now or you are just writing. Now, the issues we have raised are very genuine and germane, in the sense that you have checked the results at the IREF. Possibly you also have the unit results. These are results that you have to hold firmly for you to tender at any point. Yes. Maybe at the tribunal. Maybe at the tribunal, when the matter goes to tribunal. I cannot take a decision here, or the resident electoral commissioner, or INEC Edo State here cannot take any decision. Whatever you have written to us here will be forwarded to INEC headquarters for review. And whatever decision INEC headquarters comes up with, that is what we are going to uphold. So the matter is not done and dusted as we speak. There is still hope for you people. It's left for INEC headquarters to look at the entire gamut of the matters you have raised, to see whether there is merit in it or not. And when that decision is taken, we'll let you know. If they say that you should go for the supplementary election, as the returning officer has declared the election inconclusive, we'll let you know. Okay, but if INEC headquarters, say something in your favor, we'll still let the party and the candidate know that this is the decision of INEC headquarters. So we here cannot take any decision. Whatever thing you have done, we will package it and send it to INEC headquarters. That is the beauty of democracy. Elections will hold, there will be issues. And when those issues come up, you channel the issues to the right people for them to take action, for them to take a decision. That is what we have done, which we are going to forward to INEC headquarters. So I want to, first and foremost, to thank you people. What I am saying here is that it is only INEC headquarters that can take a decision on the issues you have raised. The returning officer who was there on ground, he saw everything. We don't know whether what he said is true or not, but he has declared the election inconclusive. The returning officer has enormous powers. It is only INEC headquarters that can review the powers, refuse the decision of the returning officer. So we'll channel all the grievances, all the issues we have raised to INEC headquarters. Be patient, be calm to hear from us. Hearing from us means if there is anything to your favor, we'll let you know. If they say that, well, the returning officer has declared the election inconclusive, go for those polling units where the election is declared inconclusive. We'll still let you know. So far as you are popular, you are going to win, and by the grace of God, you are going to win. Thank you very much.
Your name, sir?
Labour Party!
My name is Mr. Timothy Wariowe. I am head of department in charge of voter education through publicity.
Okay.
So you have submitted?
Yes, and that of the commission has also been submitted.
I'll see what I'll do.
Thank you very much.
Let me know.
I appreciate the way you have just responded. Yes, it really shows that you are an experienced somebody in INEC, and what you have just told us, making us understand that yes, there is a law banning the commission, and when that law is looked into, they will tell us what follows. We are very grateful for your way of response. We are thanking you. Please, sir, as we just said this, don't just forget about what we have said. Look at it, either practically or otherwise, to see whether we have said the truth regarding the summary they submitted, so that you now see the difference of what we are talking about. For security reasons, we cannot be disclosing some certain. So the areas we have to bring out is how do we get it? Social media. This is they are very smart and good. So, sir, we are grateful. It's a pleasure.
Well done, eh?
Sir,
My name is Engineer Peter Igbinige Iganesa. Oredo is for House Control.
So tell us what transpired that up to now you have not been declared winner of the election, and how sure are you that you are victorious?
Very, very sure. In the beginning, that was on the voting day. Everything was going all right. In the morning, I came out and voted. everything was good. Until at about 3 p.m. when we now heard that some hoodlums are now hijacking some of the polling units, destroying ballot papers, ballot boxes, people dealing with those INEC officials. Okay. That was around 3 p.m. Okay, around 3 p.m. So, that notwithstanding, the election still go on smoothly. It was as acceptable. We are surprised that around 8:30 p.m. in the evening, when we now brought all the results down to Reporter Hall for the final collation or the final form. We were surprised that a gang of hoodlums led by one of the state executives to the government came to Reporter Hall with guns, matches, marijuana, just name it. Kai, Bawai, cigarettes. The collation center. The collation hall. They were now forcing the INEC officials to change the figures to their own, which they brought. The INEC officials refused. That was the beginning. They started beating everybody up, beating the INEC officials. They sent one of our chiefs, Chief to be honored, was beaten to stupor. The rest of us driven out of the Reporter Hall. Then everybody scattered for their lives. We never had anything from that day till now. But what I do know is that the results that were coming from the field, I was the leader.
Yes.
I was leading with about 1,510 votes as at that evening. When they knew that I was leading, they tried to motivate the figures, cause disruptions, and the rest of them. Latest we had is that the papers themselves, they now filled it, signed it without our attention. We were not able to fill out further papers, and they are now even leading. The results at the INEC office is now showing that they are now leading. That some areas were populated. In other words, some units were cancelled. And these units that were cancelled, most of the results are with us. The beavers. So we begin to wonder where they got these results. So it's not acceptable to us. I see that beavers, either or nothing.
We need our money.
One wonder, how did you get across with these mutilated results?
Yes.
Maybe you just start from the basis. Tell us what actually happened on that day of the collation.
Why I came out with this is that, first and foremost, I was there at the collation center, and I took note of all that happened there. In Reporter Hall, there was no proper accreditation of who to be at the collation center. The hoodlums were more in number, more than 200. To the extent that some of them, they brought in Pami, they brought in some marijuana, they were smoking there. Anyhow, drinking, harassing people. If you say you are a Labour Party, in the first place, when I custom one of the persons I know, why is it that we are always setting confusion? More than 15, 20 persons were arranging on how to lynch me before my boys now said, no, they cover me up to leave the hall. Then the rain was just when I was outside until I had to find my way to leave. So the way the election was, it has never been like that in the history of the state, where the hoodlums take charge of everything. Right from the voting centers, even to the extent some of the uniform men, the police, were accomplished.
Yes.
When one of my leader, Mr. Osaige Uholo, was being beaten, he ran to the police of about 5 of them. They were sneaking themselves out for his body not to touch them. They didn't act. Yes. They beat hell out of him and carry him like a trash and throw him outside. So this is what I noticed. That day, as the returning officer was collating to call the result, almost to the last collation, some hoodlums reacted. They discovered that in Ward 2, the margin of winning is getting too much. Ward 3 was getting too much. Ward 1, of which they have even mutilated right from the polling unit, they discovered they couldn't beat it up. So they went on the table, squeezed the summary, and got it away. Got those returning officers of each ward summarizing, beating up. Some of them can attest. It's only that I cannot really, because their names. One doctor is a young guy, was beaten up because he was being harassed to change some figures. Especially in Ward 2 there. They were telling him that they wrote one here, this of Aboti. That one said no. This is writing in words. Here is 0, and look at where he wants to write in words. And I mistakenly then now cancelled and sign on it. So they were forced, he said no, he can never do it. That he follows what is in the paper. So they gang up and waited for the dying minute where they rushed him and started beating him. Took that summary away. And that was what happened. So all of a sudden, for me now to hear from a reliable source that the summary have now been sent to INEC headquarters. And there was somebody was able to snap the summary. And I checked the problem, the units, all the units in all the IRM that have been collated in this notebook. It was not a day's job. Everything has been collated. You know, checking the IRM to see whether the result is in conformity, of which they are all in conformity. So when I now check, I now discover these 3 particular units. Unit 5 of Ward 2 was mutilated. They now changed the number of accredited to from 91, they now move it to 286. And I did not give 4 to APC, I gave 4 to 6 to Labour Party. And then now, you know, cumulated all the rest onto PDP. So which means, from what I have seen, the hoodlums who distorted that result were from PDP. That is what it means. Because for them now to come and mutilate this result and boost their figure above every other one, how can it be? The most populous party in the whole of Nigeria, Labour Party, Papa, Mama, Pikin, that even a little child can say, even the governor said it on the television, yes, that everybody are going for Labour. How do you make it? But because he's afraid of impeachment, that maybe they will impeach him. If you are doing well, nobody will impeach you. You are the governor, you remain the governor. So it's not saying it that if Labour, claim the House of Assembly to be difficult for him, then he arrange for such a thing to take place.
That means all of this, you are saying the hands of the governor in all this.
Yeah, yes, there's no way he can rule it out because from the figure mutilated now by the hoodlums, it's right there that he was the person who arranged it. That is the truth.
Thank you very much. Your name?
I'm Comrade Nomayo Paul Adewumi Usaimidare. The Labour Party chairman, Oredo local government. Thank you very much.
But what I do believe is that because of ego defense, he is saying that he can't lose Ward 4 because that is where he comes from. However, he got Ward 4. But now he extended it to other parts of Oredo, his world, that he must win it at all costs.
We are telling the whole world to
He never won. Yes. His party never won. The Labour Party won. And yes,
yes.
And I won, they should give my mandate.
So what are you telling the world to do for you now?
They should give him his mandate.
So go to IRF, Beavers, to download the results and declare what is there.
Yes.
And those areas that they are cancelled, the results are in IRF, in the Beavers. Then why must you cancel it?
Okay, sir. You made a submission a few moments ago when you were speaking. You said they came into the local tower,
yes,
with machete,
bomb,
yes. Doesn't any of your people, because we are in a smart model,
good,
don't they have evidence to prove that something like that happened?
People who were simply recording, the post were destroyed. People scrambled for their dear lives. My chairman has been talking to you since that he escaped death. The people of an eye. And you are talking about recording. They were not the president to the hall. They were not more than 100 people. They beat the INEC staff. They beat my chairman. Ultimate people of 4 people was beaten.
Even Ward 3 chairman was beaten up.
Ward 3 chairman, Ward 4 chairman.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm happy to have you all. I hope they give your mandate.
Give your mandate, sir.
Yes, they will give us our mandate. They will give us
They'll give us.
Move.